That shooting star could be a space rock burning up as it falls through our atmosphere. There could be a ship that's travelled 1 billion light years. They might be friendly and they might not, like the Slovene. They wanted to drain our sun's energy and leave the Earth a dead ball of ice. But we stopped them. Sarah Jane, Luke, Clyde and me.
You see, I remember the blackout. The paper said it was a temporary reversal of the Earth's magnetic something or other.
That's what Mr. Smith put into the news releases.
Sarah Jane's computer. And which branch of PC World did that come from?
He's alien. I don't know where from. Not sure if Sarah Jane knows.
Right.
Anyway, so Clyde realised we could use vinegar as a weapon against the Slovene. Most of them escaped, teleported back to another ship.
Maria, you're 14.
Dad, the world would have died.
I'm your father. You never thought I should know about any of this?
It was difficult. Especially after you got turned to stone.
Beg your pardon?
There was this Gorgon and...
Just give me a minute here.
I know how you feel. I remember when I saw the alien in Sarah Jane's garden.
So, Sarah Jane used to fly around in space with this guy.
The Doctor.
And Luke's an alien?
Not alien, he just isn't quite human. The Bane made him.
This is serious stuff, Maria.
You're not going to tell Mum, are you?
Like she'd believe me. Like I'd believe me if I hadn't been bumping between alternate realities and seen us almost flattened by a meteor. No, I'm not going to tell your mother. Tomorrow morning I'm putting this house on the market.
What? You can't.
This isn't kid stuff, Maria. It's dangerous. We're going to have to move.
Chicks on Orion's shoulder, you see, Luke? That's where they'll come.
Sarah Jane! Dad says we're moving. He says I can't have anything to do with you anymore. He says it's too dangerous.
Well, it is dangerous.
That's not the point.
No parent wants to see their child in danger, Maria. I know your father has a lot more to worry about than most dads. You can't blame him for wanting to keep you safe.
But if you talk to him...
I don't know what I would say.
Tell him about the magic. How wonderful it is, the universe.
Perhaps it is. You said it, Maria. It's not all sparkling stars and moonlight.
Yeah, well, sometimes things from space are evil and scary. But how's that so different from here on Earth? And sometimes things from space are amazing and beautiful. And you realise how incredible it all is. We're part of something so much bigger than living here on Banman Road. Life is so much more than most people will ever know. And I've been really lucky, Dad. I've seen that and I can't give it up.
This is too much to take in.
It's the universe, Alan. Once it's chosen to show you some of its secrets, you can't ever turn your back on it. None of us can.
No, I suppose not. I've got a lot to get used to, haven't I?
Palladian lights are about to appear! The last time they were visible from Earth was 4,000 years ago. The universe is smiling on us tonight.
Let's hope it always does.
It's been, quite months since we saw Ashley. But we pray every night that he's out there somewhere, unharmed. And that he'll come back to us soon.
If you're out there, Ashley, just call your mum and dad. Please.
If the human race is going to survive climate change, Luke, you have to give it a helping hand. Not to mention my electricity bill. Oh, what have you done with the remote?
If you can't have children of your own, if that's why you've taken him, because you're lonely, how do you think I feel without my angel boy?
They look worried, sick.
You're right, love. There's things here on Earth that make your blood run cold, never mind from outer space.
If anybody knows where Ashley is, please contact the police. Please.
Isn't that Luke?
Information regarding their missing son, Ashley. The teenager disappeared without trace. In spite of an extensive search, no links have ever been found.
It's you.
The police are stepping up their campaign.
Whoever's got him, you might think you're caring for him. You might think you love him, but he belongs with us. His mum and dad.
An emotional
You're my mum.
Ashley Stafford's parents at the press conference in London earlier today.
Mr. Smith, I need you more than ever.
have been monitoring the news.
Well, it can't be true. Luke was created by the Bane to absorb human brain patterns. Well, did they model him on this missing boy? Is that it?
There's only one way to be certain. I need to scan Luke.
No. The Bane made me.
I don't remember anyone or anything before I woke up in the Bane's laboratory. Then I met Maria.
Hello?
And I met you.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Who's he? What have they done to you? It's all right, Luke. But we have to be sure.
This won't hurt at all, Luke.
Well?
I am assessing. My assessment is complete. My cellular scan and DNA cross-reference with available medical records for Ashley Stafford are concluded.
And?
I have a comprehensive genetic match.
What?
Luke and Ashley Stafford are the same person.
No, there must be some mistake.
I don't make mistakes. That is a human trait.
The Bane made me. You know they did. Mr. Smith, this doesn't make any sense. Luke was never born. He doesn't have a navel.
Bane Society, being egg-born, find the navel crude and offensive. They would have surgically removed it at the time he was programmed as the archetype.
But you're my mum. Mr. Smith, is there any chance at all?
Chances of DNA mismatch? Approximately 4 billion to 1.
What did I say?
I told you there was something not quite right about Contrariety and that so-called son of hers.
It's a mistake. It can't be Luke.
And why's that?
It just can't.
Well, let's let the police make up their minds about that, shall we?
The police?
Mum, you never called the police.
I've told you time and time again there's something wrong with that woman. I can smell it on her.
Mum, no.
I told you, she's a weirdo, you'll see.
Sarah Jane Smith?
He's here. Will you just give me a minute, please? What's going to happen? Well, I expect the police will take us to the station. They'll question me. And you'll see your parents again. Your real parents.
So why can't I remember them? I know all sorts of things. Quantum theory, Magnus-Sachs law of hyperdimensional relativity. I can remember every page of every book I've ever read. So why can't I remember them?
Wish I had all the answers, Luke. I know this is difficult, you must know I do. But this isn't a bad day. Mr. and Mrs. Stafford, your real parents. They love you.
But don't you love me?
Of course I do. You don't belong with me, Luke. Your mum and dad have spent months searching for you. The Bane took you away and broke their hearts. Today is the most wonderful day in their lives. They're going to get you back. And you are going to be an ordinary human boy with parents that care for you and won't ever let anything bad happen to you again. The way I never could. And it's the best day of your life, too. You see?
Sorry, sweating, it is Luke.
Wake up, Clyde. How can it be Luke?
What, you mean the belly?
Luke is the mum and dad.
Don't be nervous, Luke. It's going to be okay. They're your real parents. It'll
Here
be
she
all right.
comes, Calamity Jane. Ashley!
Everything's going to be fine, I promise.
Ashley! Oh, thank God! Thank God you're all right! Oh, my baby, my beautiful baby boy!
Are you really my mother? Was I born from your womb?
Ashley, what are you? Well, of course I'm your mother.
Can you remember us? No.
What have you got there, Leave her! Yeah, but this is all your fault! Me? I go around kidnapping young boys and passing them off as my own.
Chrissy, for goodness sake.
I haven't harmed him. I swear to you, I wouldn't. Luke, actually, he had an accident. He lost his memory. I had no idea he had parents looking for him before.
Well, you thought the fairies had left him, did you? You make me sick. I think we better talk this through down at the station. Don't you, Miss Smith?
Dad, they're arresting her. Do something!
You wait, when it gets to court, it'll all come out. Goodness knows what secret she's been hiding.
Just leave it, Chrissy. There's nothing we can do, darling.
Oh, no!
Come on. Let's get you home, yeah?
Seems you've got powerful friends, Miss Smith.
My friends have nothing to do with it. I've done nothing wrong.
I know a cover-up when I smell one.
Nevertheless, Chief Inspector, I assume your attitude means I'm free to go.
You can go. But don't go near that boy again.
In you go, son.
Home sweet home.
We've got Spurs on Wednesday, Ashley.
Spurs.
Yeah, you and me. Pizza and Cokes, watching a match. Come on, Lampard, eh? Football. You remember football, didn't you?
I don't like football.
Don't like. What did that woman do to him?
I suppose I used to like pimps as well, did I? I'm tired. I'd like to go to my room now, please.
Some people get really concerned about pruning their plants. You shouldn't be. All plants want to do is grow. If you cut back too much, it won't.
Zylock, are you there? We've got the boy.
Sarah Jane.
Luke is gone. Back to his parents where he belongs, and they are his parents. Mr. Smith confirmed it. They kidnapped him, did things to him. I got it wrong. Not for the first time.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's for the best. I'm not cut out for being a parent. Children have no place in my life.
You don't mean that.
I told you when we met. My life is dangerous. I can't afford to have other people to worry about. They're a distraction. There can be mistakes. Oh, these past few months, I've just been lucky. I can't expect that to hold up forever.
What are you saying?
Go home. You tell your dad he was right. You should put the house on the market. And he and you and Clyde should forget all about me and everything you've seen.
What? How are we going to do that? What happened to never turning your back on the universe?
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's the only way to survive.
Sarah Jane,
I didn't call you.
perhaps you don't realize that you need me.
Yeah, well, I don't. Not tonight.
You need a purpose, Sarah Jane. All things in a universe need a purpose. Without purpose, we cease to be.
What are you talking about, Mr. Smith?
I've been monitoring experiments at the Pharos Parascience Institute.
Look, I'm not really interested.
They have been carrying out research in telekinetic energy.
Pharos was set up 20 years ago to study paranormal phenomena. They've been running experiments in mind over matter just as long.
With little success. But now they have developed a way to harness telekinetic energy.
How?
They are using alien technology.
Well then, maybe I should pay them a visit.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah, and this time, I won't have any children to slow me down.
Good morning, Ashley. You sleep well?
Why did you lock my door?
Well, you ran away once, remember?
No. Why would I run away from home?
Well, since you've lost your memory, we'll never find out, will we? And you can forget about school. You're staying here.
I want to see my friends.
What, Maria and Clyde?
How did you know their names? I never mentioned them.
That doesn't matter. You won't see them again.
So that's it. No more monsters, no more saving the world.
She's devastated about Luke.
Yeah, but she's not the only one hurting, is she? Where is Luke anyway?
His parents live in Hammersmith. So's Luke. Ashley, we're going back to his old school.
So that's the last we see of him too. Man, I just got him listening to Kasabian. He's going to move on to Arctic Monkeys. Give me a couple of months and I could have had him passing for cool.
Maybe Ashley is cool. Maybe he's a completely different person to Luke. The Bane must have really messed him about.
Yeah, well, I bet finding out he's got a real mum and dad messed him up more.
I hope he's alright.
Why don't we find out? They live in Hammersmith, right? Have you got the address?
It was in the papers, I think.
Well, come on.
The bell's gonna go for lessons any minute.
Look, if my days of fighting aliens are over, it looks like sneaking off lessons once in a while is all the excitement I'm going to get.
Maria Jackson? Where exactly do you think you're going?
I was just going to the library, sir.
I'm supposed to be in my French class. Cachez-vous.
Thank you very much for seeing me, Professor.
Oh, the Pharos Institute doesn't get nearly enough media interest. Most people write off our researchers as cranks. But we are in good company. Galileo and Copernicus were both dismissed by their blinkered scientific contemporaries. This way, Miss Smith.
Of course, Galileo and Copernicus weren't carrying out experiments in the paranormal.
Sir Isaac Newton and Thomas Edison both had strong interest in the paranormal, Miss Smith.
It's your work into telekinesis that I'm particularly interested in.
Then you're in for a treat. It's incredible. Oh, we're not done yet, Miss Smith.
I see. Possibly have...
Unfortunately, we're having a little difficulty with our energy focus stabilization. MITRE, magnified intensification of telekinetic reactive energies. Those headsets take the latent raw psychic ability all humans possess to move objects with the power of thought and directs it.
Amazing. Who developed it?
Our child genius. Sarah Jane Smith, this is Nathan Goss.
Hello, Nathan. I'm pleased to meet you.
I'm working.
Oh, sorry to disturb you. Looks very complex.
Don't waste your time or mine asking me to explain.
Miss Smith's a journalist. She wants to talk to you about MITRE.
You told her about MITRE? How stupid can you get?
Well, I'm sorry, Nathan, but your work is important. It needs recognition, and we need the funding. I thought...
Get out! Leave me alone, and leave the thinking to somebody with the intelligence of actually doing something with it.
Miss Smith, I think we better just come.
I used to know someone your age who could wipe the floor with your intelligence, Nathan. And wipe the floor with you, too.
We'll see about that.
What are you on? Hi, my name's Clyde. I'm a friend of Ashley's.
So?
Is he in? Can I see him?
No. Times 2. Now hop it.
You know, you don't look much like Ashley, do you, Mrs. Stafford?
I'm trying to say he's not our Ashley. That's Sarah Jane Singer. See? His birthday. Ashley, me, and his dad. We gave him a skateboard.
Good, was he? On a skateboard?
Stunning. So you take that photo and you show it to Sarah Jane Smith and you tell her my boy is back where he belongs. Clyde! Clyde, up here! Clyde!
Sir, can I go to the toilet, please? Clyde?
Hurry up. This whole Luke and his folks thing stinks like a Christmas dinner party. His so-called mum wouldn't let me see him. And you know what she said they gave him for his birthday? A skateboard. You've seen him on a skateboard, no sense of balance at all.
But after what the Bane did to him...
I don't care what anyone did to him. You don't lose something like that, it's instinct. And they gave me this photo. It's of Luke and them at his birthday party.
Well, that proves everything then, doesn't it?
Photos can be faked. I'm going to take it to Sarah Jane.
What are you doing here?
We have a problem.
Nathan Goss is a genius.
He has an IQ of 195. He was reading quantum physics at the age of 8. Some call him the young Einstein. Others say his potential exceeds Einstein.
He's an obnoxious brat. There's something else about him. Something that made my blood run cold.
Despite his IQ, a telekinetic energizer such as MITRE is still beyond the genius of Nathan Goss.
It could make a terrible weapon.
A destroyer of worlds, in the right hands, with the right mind.
Where did it come from?
If I could analyze its composition, I could be definitive of its technology and origin.
Mr. Smith, are you asking me to go back to Faris and steal one of those headsets?
It would be of great assistance.
Sarah Jane Smith has seen the telekinetic energizer. The idiot gave her a demonstration.
She doesn't know anything.
She must know something, you gravy brain moron, or she wouldn't have been in the lab, would she?
But there's no need to talk to him like that.
This is my mission. I can talk to him any way I like.
The Zylock said she might come poking her nose in. It said it would take care of her.
The Zylock? Do you really think we can trust a Zylock?
The plan's too far advanced. She can't stop us. We've got the Bane's archetype. We've got the boy.
What was that?
Oh, these new slim line flesh suits. You might handle the gas exchanges better, but they're a bit on the snug side.
But you're skinny.
Amazing, isn't it? With this technology, I can eat all I want and still be a size 8.
And you?
What? Don't you remember me, Luke? How you killed my family and left me locked in a sealed room to die?
Carl.
Same city, different skin. I teleported out and survived. My father wasn't so fortunate. And now, I'm going to get my revenge. Sarah Jane!
Mr. Smith, I need you.
Clyde, what a pleasure.
What? Really? Oh, cool.
You have something for me?
Yeah, as it happens. Got this. It's a picture of Luke with that pair that reckon he's their kid. Only I think it's a fake. See? I thought you could do your analysing thing and...
You're right, Clyde. It is fake. I faked it.
You? Am I missing something?
More than you could ever imagine, Clyde.
What's going on?
I am a Zylog. I have a purpose. And you, Clyde, are a part of it.
Telekinetic energy fetches a huge price.
Clyde, where are you?
Mr. Smith's gonna kill us all and I'm inside him.
I trusted him with my life.
We're taking on these aliens with bottles of vinegar from the chimney.
We have to find Luke. I gave him to the Slitheen. Whatever they want with him, I have to get him back.
At last, we can begin.
It's not possible. Luke isn't possible. Mr. Smith isn't possible, but together they're bringing the moon crashing down on Earth.